If you look at this overall weekend, a shock on Friday, you come back these last two nights. What do you think it showed, the resiliency of the two complete games the last 2 days you guys were able to put together?
I think, it was a tough one on Friday, obviously, but, our team has a lot of heart, and we're not going to go down without giving our best foot forward. And, we have a good group of guys that won't back down, so it was fun.
Jaden, your second Sunday start, you got extended by an inning, but essentially the same numbers, very good stuff to start your career in that role. What did you make of your performance today?
I just thought it was better, a little bit better than the last one. And obviously in the first inning, ran into a little bit of trouble, but got myself out of it, just trying to stay composed, do my thing, and just try not to make the moment too big. Just settle in and just try to put up the best I can as long as I can for the team.
New for you, two bombs overall today. How good, especially after kind of an up and down opening weekend, how good did that feel here today?
It felt good. Me and Ellie got together and we made a slight adjustments, and he really knows what he's talking about, and I'm all ears to him because we've made adjustments in the past that really work. So it's just really his adjustments that made it.
How much fun do you guys have running the bases and making them start to really think about what you're going to do on base?
You got this.
I don't run bases.
You got this.
It makes it hit better on the hitters, obviously. They just leave us cookies because all they can think about is how they're going to stop the running game. You saw it today with, how many times they throw the ball away? Like 4 or 5 times? 3? Yeah, it's just unbelievable. Like lefties, righties, just everybody gets in the pitcher's head, and it's really cool to see. It's probably my first time in 4 years that I've really seen us be uber aggressive on the base paths, and it's a fun sight to see.
How much easier does it make the game when the other team's throwing the ball away every single time and allowing you guys to just walk the bases?
Yeah, that's one thing that we talk about a lot is like when you do the little things right, it makes the game a lot easier. And so when we stick to our game and do the things that we know we need to do right, and the other team maybe fumbles a little bit, we know we're in a good spot, and just we'll be able to continue to roll and do our thing and have good results.
Colton, bullpen came up pretty big again. This is now 2 straight games you've not allowed an earned run out of the bullpen. What have you seen, changing into this year with Schaefer and Eli coming in, and then you with 2 innings? What do you see out of your guys today?
Oh, yeah. Main thing was just filling up the zone. A lot of confidence in our stuff. Just going right after the hitters because, we got great defenders behind us. So just going out there and trusting that our guys will make plays and being able to know that our stuff was good enough to get hitters out was a big thing.
With that here today, you're very efficient, 28 pitches, 21 of those strikes. Do you feel, and guys had instances of being a starter, do you feel you'd be comfortable going Tuesday, Wednesday against LA?
Yeah, bounce back. Whatever Coach Accardo and Coach Bloomquist need me to do, I'm ready to go. So they told me to just be ready for whatever spot they put me in.
Toby, for you to nobody is pitching to Brandon Compton, whatsoever. Does that put a little bit of chip of you wanting to get a big hit after a couple of walks to Brandon?
Yeah, of course. Brandon's doing a great job, obviously, staying in his game, and we saw, like you said, nobody's pitching to him, and the one pitch he gets all day, he hits it like 115 backside. Being a good friend of his, it's really awesome to see. And then, just trying to, even though the results always aren't there, trying to get myself in good spots and be able to take advantage of what they're not giving him. So, yeah, it's pretty fun.
Jada, what was it like just seeing all the bats going to work today and knowing that the offense has your back, them having insurance runs every time you go out there?
It's always a good feeling knowing that your teammates are going to pick you up no matter what. And with our offense being able to score runs at any time, at any point, it just makes you feel like you just got to go out there and attack the other lineup, and whatever happens, because they're going to come back and they're going to put up crooked numbers every time. So just going out there, being aggressive, and just whatever happens, because they're going to put up a bunch of runs.
6 strikeouts. You're sitting mid-90s with most fastballs. I think one of them got almost up to 97. How do you feel the fastball play for you today?
I felt pretty good. I was just going between four-seam and sinker, just trying to find a way to make the inning shorter, obviously, and not run myself into high pitch count, high stress innings. So just throwing the sinker in, getting ground balls, and using the four-seam late, and just putting those two together made a big difference today.
adding that velocity, how much more lethal does that make an off-speed pitch, or in your instance, a curveball that can go into the 70s, low 80s?
Yeah, no, it's a good feeling knowing I'm able to just use that curveball, just get ahead in the count. It's just sometimes because fastball today was a little bit of a struggle, but knowing using that off-speed pitch to just be able to steal a strike, it adds a lot more confidence to yourself, and it's also to open up the whole at bat to go to whatever pitch you want.
That first inning, falling behind with the bases loaded, and then all of a sudden, bam, you're out of it. What kind of tone does that set for your day, being able to dance around 3 runners on, nobody out?
I mean, it's a stressful one at the beginning, but you just got to keep your composure and just be able to be like, no matter what, obviously they're going to score runs. So I wasn't even thinking about trying to get out of there with a 0. I was just thinking, how can I minimize the damage I put on myself and just go right after them. And I mean, New made that play at third with the line drive, and then I came back and I think it was like 2 strikeouts or something, but just going right after him, attacking him, trying to get out of it fastest way possible.
And how do you keep that composure? Like mentally, do you just tell yourself something, or how do you keep it?
It's just stepping off the back of the mound, taking a deep breath, knowing I'm here for a reason, and just like my teammates gonna have my back. Obviously, everyone believes in me because I'm in the spot I am. So just being able to take a deep breath, bring all the nerves down, like all the adrenaline, and just get back to like going right after them.
And then in the 5th, Willie trusted you to go an extra inning today. How great did it feel to get that 1-2-3 fifth?
It felt good. I knew it was going to be a big spot to go out there and get a 1-2-3. Especially, I think we scored in the bottom half. Knowing just being able to get a 0 after we scored just puts more pressure on the other team and puts us in a better position.
Obviously, he's talking about, pitchers trusting their defense, but, even for both of you, how do you feel that in the defense through these, early in the season, but the defense has grown so far?
I think we've done a pretty good job of, just kind of making the routine plays, and we have a mantra that we live by is make every routine play and turn every double play, and the coaches harp on us to do that, and I feel like we've done a pretty good job so far. We just got to keep at it and keep working at it.
Besides the 2 of you on the corners, the middle infield has been changing almost every single game. That's not really something either one of you have seen in your time here. Is there anything that you've seen out of the group that's competing for those middle infield spots that's allowed them to create seamless transitions from one day to the next?
Yeah, they're all super talented, and so I think that's what makes it so hard on the coaching staff is you can plug any 4 of those guys in the middle, and you're going to see a super talented middle infielder every single time that puts up good at-bats and makes awesome plays. And so I think that's the biggest thing of just the amount of trust that we have in every single middle guy, and it's not like we put a new guy out there and we're worried that something bad's going to happen. Like every guy that goes out there, I know that they're going to make every single play and make good plays. So, I think that's the biggest thing, of just trust in every single guy that we have in the infield.
Lumi said yesterday that changing guys every game really keeps you guys on edge and keeps everybody on their toes. Would you agree with that? Is that something you've seen, that this team is much more competitive when guys are unsure of whether they're playing day to day?
Yeah, and that competitive edge is huge. You see it every single day. If you get complacent, especially in this game, you're going to struggle really bad. And so being able to have those people behind you in literally probably every single position puts us all in the spot to be competitive and go out there and trying to earn our spot every single day.
There are 4 straight homers, or 4 straight innings with home runs. You had 2 yourself in the game. When bats are flying, is it just more relaxed when you go up to the plate?
Oh yeah, 100%. Just knowing that, if you don't get the job done, then that guy after you will get it done. It really puts you at ease, like knowing that, everyone in our lineup can hit, and just going up there with the confidence that, you just do your job and good things will happen.
Any more questions? All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.